I didn't even put this on Instagram because I didn't really think about it until I started adding this. So I don't know if anyone's gonna pop by in the chat. My desk is a bit of a mess. I ended up having to use a sewing machine. Ooh, in the end, I didn't. Hello, one person, yay! I ended up having to remake the top of the dress that I worked on in the last live stream, Bad Times. But the fit's pretty good, and I'm at the point where I'm adding the skirt, so I thought I'd come on to show you how I was doing it. I've put this black thread here to... Hi, Lean Bean. I hope the sound's a bit better than last time. Get this out of the way. So this thread, this is exactly where the waist is, so I know that that's kind of where I want to sew when I start adding the skirt. And so using a colour that will show up quite easily, I've just put a running stitch. And then so to get the gathers even, I'm going to pin it first on one side, because then I can figure out how much I need to pull the thread together. Should I put on Instagram? Let's put on Instagram. I'm live streaming, see if someone wants to come and watch. I ordered some new white pencils as well. I can't get Derwent very easily in Japan, so I had to order 6, but they're all white. And then I was having a go at these, and they hold their points so nicely, but I only have white, so I ended up ordering the 36, which are coming in 2 days. And I do want to keep working on that face up, but the weather's not great. Reading glasses. The weather's not great for a while. We're in rainy season now. Boo. Okay, so I've pinned that on one side, and then I'm gonna... Oh yeah, I was gonna put on Instagram. I'm live streaming. Lean Bean, how are you? Lean Black, why am I calling you Lean Bean? Lean Black, how are you? Okay. Oh, I can't read Hangul. I need to learn. My friend taught me a little bit so that when I was trying to find what is it, Jajangmyeon, I could read the... Sorry for my poor pronunciation. I could read the menu. I'm live streaming. Come hang out. I can't read it. Maybe I can put... don't know. Okay, so I'm going to pull this thread together, and I'm going to try and... So this is where the last stitch ends. I'm going to try and get it the same size as the top, which can be a bit fiddly. And this skirt is 3 times the waist. So when I made the pattern, I found the waist length, and then I just tripled it to get this skirt size. Okay, so that's roughly okay. So now I'm going to pin again. So I think on the stream last time, I was actually using quite a... no, I was only using 3 pins because I didn't know where this little case was. But sometimes, yeah, sometimes I don't really use pins. But with gathers, if you want them even, then you do need to use loads of pins. So because I gathered that there's half gathers here, half here, which actually might look quite cute on this dress because it's going to have an apron. But ooh. So a good way to get them totally even. Oh my gosh, don't put pins in your mouth. Never put pins in your mouth. It's so dangerous. So I'm just going to find the midpoint and pop a pin in there. Hi, Geraldine. Good morning. Where are you, Geraldine? It's night where I am. What time is it? It's 11:30 p.m. Oh my gosh. I didn't realize it was so late. Okay, so I'm going to do that again so then I can find the quarters. KY. KY. If that's the initials for a state, I'm not very good at the initials. Sorry. Okay, so that's the halfway point. So if we put a pin roughly in the middle there, then we know that that's going to be even. It makes it a little bit easier to... Oh, Kentucky. Okay. Oh, well, you're 11 hours behind me. Big difference. Kentucky. I like your chicken. Oh, ha, ha, ha. Terrible joke. Sorry. And then we're going to do that again with the quarter mark. Just going to pop that there. We can still pull this green thread together a little bit, so it's not totally set. I ended up having to redo this top, and I used my sewing machine, and it was a lot faster. But it's still not great. I'm struggling. And the sleeves, I was trying to sew it how I normally do, and they were just looking awful. So I'm going to go in and do those at the last. We love chicken in the state, lol. You're very famous for your chicken. Probably like if anybody thinks of chicken, they'll probably think of Kentucky, huh? I'll find the quarter line there as well. There's a lot of gathers on this part. Okay, and then I'm going to pull to try and gather again. And then I don't like that where that is actually, so we're going to move it. I kind of mostly do it by eye. So just manipulate the gathers until you like where they are. You need to find my pin cushion and then pop a pin in. And it's a good idea to pop a pin in probably every couple of gathers or so. Especially if on this scale, like when it's human size, it doesn't matter as much. Lean Black, I think you are Korean. Your English is beautiful. I speak pretty fast. If there's something you don't understand, then pop it in the chat and we can try and figure it out. Astrea, you're from Italy. Right now, I'm making a dress for a commission. It's a little bit difficult to see. And hang on, let me go grab. This is... I thought it was only the 4th time I've made it. It's not. It's something like, oh my gosh, maybe the 6th time. Whoa! Whoa! So this one was kind of okay, and then I didn't like how I did these stitches. The sleeves didn't go in very well. And then this one, what happened with this one? I think this one didn't fit. This was the one I did yesterday, and the fit was really poor. So this one, and finally I'm adding the skirt. I'm like reasonably happy with the top, but not super happy. Camilla, hey, I'm not as late this time yet. Well, I didn't know I was coming on stream, otherwise I would have popped a story on sooner. Sorry. I think my streams might always be a little bit short notice because I realized I was doing this and I was like, this is a great opportunity to show it. Yeah, so Astrea, I'm adding the skirt to this dress. It's going to be a little bit like Alice in Wonderland-ish, maybe, and there's going to be an apron over the front, so hopefully the front, like the neckline's not a huge problem. I might put a jewel on the front. It's really not gone very well. But can't, oh, wrong string. Don't need this. This can go. Is it Monday? I think it's Monday today. I didn't think anybody would come and watch on a Monday, to be fair. But then I guess there's a lot of us that aren't working. Okay. So just trying to kind of shuffle out the pleats and then pleats, gathers. Pleats, gathers, what's the difference? Same thing? I don't know. And I'm putting in quite a lot of pins. Sorry for not talking. I'm just concentrating. I can't read it, Loom Black. Oh, we need Laura, my buddy. Let's see if she's busy. Laura speaks amazing Korean. It's the end of Monday in Korea right now. Same here. Where in Korea are you, Lean Black? Don't think that's even. So I'm going to take that pin out. I really wish I'd learned Korean instead of Japanese, because Hangul is so much easier than kanji. Kanji is just a nightmare. Is the sound a bit better than last time? I was using the wrong microphone on my last stream, so I had a little watch back and the sound was atrocious. Don't put pins in your mouth. I'm really bad for putting pins in my mouth. And then I read an article about bad sewing habits, and it said putting pins in your mouth. Oh, Astrea, you're too kind. Not really. And this is really kicking my butt. But I did a little like beginner sewing series, and a couple of people asked me about gathers, and I was literally just about to pull the gathers, and I was like, oh my gosh, get on live stream, because at least then you can show how it's going. Hi, Laura, Lean Black is living in Korea, and they keep typing in Hangul, so I was like, we need Laura. So fake British girl is Laura. I'm just going to call you fake, I think. I always have pins in my mouth. Oh my gosh. Okay, so pins in your mouth. I was looking at this article, and it was about sewing mistakes that you should never make. Because I think I don't know if I have bad habits, and because I was doing this little series of like beginner sewing basics, I didn't want to pass on any bad habits. So I read this article. It was horrific. This lady who worked in theatre costume design, so she's got to like do real quick costume changes all the time. She had a pin in her mouth, and she thought she swallowed it, but she'd inhaled it. So apparently you can swallow a pin, that's fine. But if you inhale a pin, like I think apparently, like I'll have to find the article, but I think it can kill you, like really, really bad. I really wish I could learn Korean. There isn't really any courses here in Sweden. Fake British girl, get teaching Korean. Fake British girl's Korean is incredible. I used to go visit her in Seoul and eat all the food. And we'd hop in a taxi and she'd just be chatting about history or something random. Try talk to me in Korean online. Yeah, there you go, Camilla. Well, that's the thing, isn't it? When people say my Japanese is amazing, it's like you have no idea what I'm saying. It could be completely terrible. I feel like your Korean is better than my Japanese, though. And Fake British Girl is the real doll sewist. Oh my gosh, I'm holding my breath trying to get these pins in. But we'll get there. We'll get there. So this part was bunched up on camera. This part was bunched up a little bit, and to kind of manipulate it quite easily, you just like push the gather with a pin. I know it sounds like really, what's the word, like intricate, fiddly, and it is a little bit, but it's the best way to get like the best way to get your pleats gathers even. Well, I'd like to answer quickly. I'm sorry for being late. We're chatting quite fast, I think. Oh, but I have no idea what the Korean language. I wouldn't know what you were saying. Well, you've got to start at the beginning, Camilla. For sure, there's going to be bits. Did I start learning it on Duolingo? Oh no, that was a bit tangled up under there. Okay. Like, I feel like, is it Duolingo? Is that the one it's called? I feel like that's kind of good for anything except Japanese. Like the Japanese one was really poor. I learned basic Spanish in like 2 weeks off that. But then it started getting really needy and it was like yelling at me if I wouldn't open the app. I'm like, chill, Winston. Sorry, I just realized that might not be clear. Talk to me in Korean is Talk to me in Korean is a website and learning platform with textbook and podcast. Papago translator. Thank you for putting in so much effort to talk to us, Lean Black. I'm sorry I can't talk to you in Korean. What can I say? Anehaseo. That's about it. Okay, so I'm going to put another pin there as well, actually. I was thinking about running this under my sewing machine, but the issue with sewing gathers in on a machine is it can push the gathers a little bit. So I think I'm going to do this by hand, which might be a bad idea. I'm embarrassed, but I'm a beginner English student who only understands a little bit. Everyone's a beginner at some point, huh? Hi, Safira. Sorry, my laptop's a little bit far away, so if I say anybody's names wrong, I'm very, very sorry. Okay. Ooh. So that's what my gathers look like. Oh my gosh, getting in camera is real hard. Is the sound better than yesterday? Was it yesterday? Day before? Is the sound better? It should be, I hope. I have the fancy webcam for filming, and but my laptop, of course, has got a camera that's like embedded and also a microphone. I was accidentally using that. Ooh. Well, you know, it's like, that's the only thing I know. You have to talk to Laura in Korean. Laura's fake British girl. I'm supposed to be making masks. You can make masks while I'm sewing. You can stay with me. Camilla, I think the sound is good. Yay. Okay, good. Actually, I love that accent. I have too much fangirling here right now. Oh, my pronunciation on English, maybe, who was it? Somebody in the last stream asked where my accent's from. It's a bit of a mashup of lots of different places. Okay, I have no idea where I put that gold thread that I had yesterday, but it's only just gold, so we're gonna go with white, which I think will be fine. Back to boring sewing. I might do, oh, should we do face up first? Because it's not raining right now. We're in rainy, whoa, I have really wobbly fingers. We're in can't talk to you and sew. Yeah, you can. I'm talking to you and sewing. I was doing the top of the dress, and my bud was like, here, read this amazing article, and I was like, can you just give me a TLDR? I'm trying to sew. My recent first world problems are I want everything to be read to me. I love audiobooks, but I feel like I want to return all the Harry Potter ones I had. Boo, J.K. Rowling. I love Stephen Fry, but like I can't enjoy Harry Potter anymore. It's just done for me. I'm going to use a double thread today. Okay. Yeah, but I've got to type. Well, yeah, that's when you take your little breaks. Take a little break, type, sew a little bit. What are you sewing, Laura? Is it there? You on the, was it the garden dress or the pond dress? I can't remember which one. I'm going to sew from this side because it's quite hard to see, but I sewed that black thread in and I wasn't thinking. I made it much more visible from the front of the fabric. I should have made it more visible from the back, but this is where the waist is, so I need to sew along that line. I think I'm going to have to keep flipping it over, to be honest. Fingers crossed we might get this done today. Nothing fun. Oh, masks, you did say, sorry. Camilla, by the way, I totally missed the J.K. Rowling situation. Could you explain what happened? Oh, yes, I can. Do you know what? I'm going to link you an amazing video from one of my most favoritist creators in the whole wide world. Please don't ever learn English from me, says the English teacher. I need to work on my live stream photos, don't I? Okay, so the creator's called Jamie Dodger. He's amazing. So he and his fiance did a response video. So I'm just going to link that in the chat. But so J.K. Rowling, you know, she keeps liking kind of problematic. I don't know what you're laughing at, Laura. I literally can't remember what I've talking about. I'll read the chat and I'll be like, someone's laughing. Why are they laughing? What did I say? So J.K. Rowling kept liking dubious tweets and everyone was like, oh, that's a bit turfy, like TERF, trans exclusionary radical feministy. And then she came out and basically wrote a TERF manifesto, and it kind of broke every queer's heart. It's just really, really damaging views. Jamie Dodger, that video I linked is just perfect. And he's favoritist, yeah. My most favoritist. Yeah, Jamie Dodger did a brilliant video. That one I just linked. Where's my thimble? There's my thimble. I was wondering about doing, because I want to do my nails again soon. I was wondering about doing live streams doing my nails as well, because it's kind of fun to chat to y'all. Going to check it out after the live. I don't know how long I'll be living, probably until I'm too tired. I was so tired yesterday that normally I take breaks in between doing doll stuff. So I'll do like yesterday I did a bit of face and then I did a bit of dress and then a bit of face and then a bit of dress. But usually I'll just do a bit of face and then go and lie on the sofa and then do a bit of dress. and then lie on the sofa. But yesterday, oh, I hate when it tangles. Does anybody have a tip to stop the tangling? I don't know if that's because I'm a really poor sewist or if it's just like sewing problems. No, that's so tangled. Oh god, yes, I want to see your nail going on. Awesome. I shall do it. Can't remember. Oh yeah, so I was so tired after, because it turned out I streamed for like 4.5 hours yesterday, and at the end I was just dead. So I'm not gonna stream for that long today, I don't think. I do want to work on that face up, but I also kind of want to wait for the new pencils that I've ordered to arrive. So I bought the 36 of the Derwent Inktense, and I bought the 36 because I tried the I bought everyone keeps talking about how the Inktense are really good, and I get terrible, like you saw in the live stream, I don't get very good payoff with color pencils. Other people get so much more, and I was like, white is the color that I struggle with the most. Everyone says Inktense are fine, so I had to buy 6 whites. I'm actually thinking about putting them in my giveaways as well. Well, I mean, I'll use them, but yeah. So, and the color came out so nicely. I decided that I wanted to try more of the Inktenses, and I've ordered the 36 pack, and I got the 36 because the 12, the colors were just like normal, what you'd expect, and then the 24 was like normal, what you'd expect, plus shades on those colors. But then the 36, the one that I bought, has a lot of blues, a lot of purples, and a lot of greens. And I have the 60 of the Faber-Castell Albrecht Dürer, and it's basically all yellows. It has some greens, not many blues, and like 1 purple. And so when I was trying to do the purples yesterday on Futaba, and I was like, didn't have much choice. So it had a look, and then kind of chatted with, actually, let's give Bob's a message. Live streaming. Yeah, talked to my mate Bob's, and I was like, look, you need to stop me buying these pencils, but I'm probably still going to buy the pencils. Is the thread twisting? I usually let the needle hang, and it's like knotting at the back of my sewing. All of a sudden, I always wanted to say something. It's so nice to hear it live. It's my personal idea. Thank you for always posting good works. Thank you, Lean Black. More words. I'll tell you after I study more. Study hard so we can chat. That would be amazing. I couldn't tell her yesterday, so she tossed and turned. Oh, okay. Did you want to talk, but you couldn't. Thank you for watching, though, and thank you so much for like practicing to speak. That's amazing. To prevent it from tangling, I put a finger through the loop. It helps for me. I think I'm doing that anyway. I don't know. What am I doing? Pretending to know what I'm doing here. I have no idea. I'm gonna, I think, pass these pins. Where's my pin box? There it is. I got the flathead pins. Actually, they're pretty good on doll scale. I got the flathead pins because that's what Bernadette Banner uses, and I love her. One of my comments got a heart from Kathy Hay the other day. I was like, oh my gosh, fangirl. What was she talking about? Being a sensitive person. She had this horrific home invasion story, and she talked this guy down from attacking her. I was just mind blown. Absolutely terrifying. She's awesome. Bernadette or Kathy or both. I think they're both amazing. Obviously, I found Kathy through Bernadette, because I don't think Kathy did YouTube before they met, but obviously Kathy's big in the historical dress realm, because she I think she owns and runs Foundations Revealed, right? and that's how they met. They're my favorite, like I say, womance, like a bromance but with women, ever. I love them. I like that Bernadette's doing like historical. What was she doing? She was talking about movies. It's still super, super hot. Super, super hot here. So I'm doing back stitches here. Usually, like often I'll do a running back stitch to sew, but with gathers, because there's so many bits that you need to attach. I just do tiny, 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 tiny running stitches. Not running stitches, I'm a liar, back stitches. Ooh. Are you saying that you make a movie about what you feel while watching the movie? I don't know. I don't know. Sorry, Lean Black. I don't know. Riveting stuff, this, eh? Thanks for coming and hanging out again. I tried to check what time it is. I do want to time my live streams a bit better, but to be honest, it's just yesterday was slightly timed. It was like, what? Yay, I have a webcam. Let's go live. Let's do some doll work. And then today it was just like, oh, this is a good example of what people have asked to see. So let's do it. Plus, I wanted to check with the sound because, oh my goodness, the sound was bad yesterday. I didn't realize how bad it was. I'm so sorry. Since everyone has told you what they're doing, I feel a little lonely being the only one who hasn't. Well, I'm making wig cats for 2 goals. Cool. What dolls are you working on, Camilla? I kind of stopped. Like, I was trying really hard to get good at doing wigs. I am so bad at it. Like, I think I've got one avalanche. I've got one close. So this is a doll that I've had on what do you call it? Shelved for ages. This is the one I accidentally made into Kim Kardashian with pink eyes. But I used Liquitex matte varnish on her, and what I found with all the dolls that I've used Liquitex matte varnish on, they've gone so shiny. I can do way better than this anyway. So she's gonna be wiped, but she's gonna be or wig. This one's actually not that bad. I did this a really long time ago, but it needs cutting. This one's going to be Major Kusanagi from Ghost in the Shell. And then there's this wig that I made not so long ago, and the hair looks super good. It looks so shiny, but the parting's terrible. I think I need to add more wefts here. It's really not very good. I wanted to do like just a cute Frankie. And so I was like, I'll do white hair. And then this commission as well, she's got yarn hair, and I was going to make a wig for her as well. And then I was like, nah, can't do it. I'll just reroute with yarn. I'm very easily distracted. Like yesterday when I was working, because I think I stopped to like show what I'm doing or to chat or show something else. I get so distracted. I didn't get a whole lot done, and then I had to redo it anyway. No, boo. Oh. I guess everyone here makes dolls. I'm very lucky to see the work. Are you a doll fan, Lean Black? Do you want to do dolls or just be a fan? Camilla, I'm currently working on making a doll for every... Oh, Hogwarts house. Okay, so the two I'm making wigs for is Hufflepuff and Ravenclaw. It looks good. I've never done wigs. Good luck on wigs. Honestly, I find them so hard. I prefer just gluing straight to the head or rerouting, but rerouting's a pain. Yeah, I used to love Harry Potter so much, and now I feel like I just can't enjoy it after what after what J.K. Rowling said. Heartbroken. And I was a Gryffindor. Gross. Gryffindor are the worst. I wanted to be a Slytherin. I'm not a Slytherin at all. I'm such a Gryffindor, like hardcore a Gryffindor. Does everybody know their Hogwarts house? I wonder if Kirby's awake. I'm gonna text my buds and be like, hey, come hang out. Oh, I don't have anything to drink. That was silly. When I look back at the live stream, there wasn't like an ad break where I thought I'd put one. Yeah, your hair is pretty dark. It's pretty pink though. I'm gonna dye my hair. I think I said, and I'm chatting to a friend. Oh, who else? Oh wait, apparently I did. Unsure why. Live streaming. And live streaming because I'm a real YouTuber. Apart from the real YouTubers don't text while they're live streaming. Haha, I'm a Slytherin. Yeah, fake British girl, you are not a Slytherin. I don't believe it. Camilla, yeah, I've been following Maria Lazar. Her dolls are just amazing. Yeah, but I can't stop loving Harry Potter. I'm a Hufflepuff. I would want all of my friends to be Hufflepuffs. Lean Black. I can't say your name. Wow, that's amazing. I haven't made anything yet. You'll have to let us know what you start making. I think it, like, I don't know. I'm surprised how many people do make and are not just fans, because I was a fan for so long, but I guess because this is such a tiny channel, like okay, it's in the middle, so maybe it'll be okay. I've bunched quite a lot of gathers here, which isn't ideal, but I think it'll be okay. I know, but I did it twice. I did mine a couple of times, and like I kept getting Slytherin because, you know, you just like, I know the ones to choose to get Slytherin, and I wanted to be Slytherin because they're edgy. But then I did the test of like the your top 6 personality traits, and mine were bravery, humor. I can't remember what they are. I saw it the other day, but bravery, humor. It was just so Gryffindor. I was like, ugh. I need to come out of the closet. I'm a Gryffindor. And Gryffindors are the worst. I'm such a Gryffindor, though. Such a Gryffindor. I think twice is great. Tangling. Well, I feel like Hufflepuff is a good place to be as well, because they're right next to the kitchens. They like food, eh? I like food a lot. I didn't go for sushi yesterday. I nearly... What did I do in the end? I can't remember. And I went out to eat today, and Netflix has got new Grey's Anatomy episodes, and they're not ones I've watched before. So just Billy No Mates sat in a pub eating chicken on a stick and watching Grey's Anatomy. Such a loser. You can respond faster than you can listen to. Among them, I recognize Greenfindo right away. Gryffindor, yeah. Is the same in every country, I guess. I want to be Hufflepuff. Fake British girl, you are a Hufflepuff. You're so lovely. Slytherins, I think the main thing with Slytherins is that they're ambitious, which I am really not. I really don't think I'm ambitious. And like, they're not, I don't know. They're not loyal, eh? Do you know about Ravenclaw? Who is Ravenclaw? Luna is Ravenclaw. I love Luna. She's probably my favorite character in the books and the movie. Like that, they did an amazing job with her in the movie. But like, my favorite character in the books was Ginny, but I don't like movie Ginny. I was watching a video yesterday on YouTube about how this guy was like, Harry and Hermione should be together, and he was saying that he has no problem with how Ginny is on screen, and with the actress, is it Bonnie Wright? I think, is it Bonnie Wright? I can't remember. But the stuff that they have her do in the movies is ridiculous, and I've completely always agreed with that. Like when she feeds him the cookie and it's so awkward, and then she ties his shoelaces, it's like, in your adult, not adult, pre-adult, in your teen life ever, after being like 4 or having a broken limb, has anyone ever tied your shoelaces? I think even the last time I had a broken arm, no one tied my shoelaces for me. It's like such a random, weird thing to do. Sorry. Thank you for coming to my TED talk. I have no idea how I found myself being a Hufflepuff, but I never felt I fit any other house. Do you feel like you are a Hufflepuff, Camilla? Do you have like Hufflepuff tendencies? What are Hufflepuffs? Loyal. I know that one. Oh yes, I love it. Yeah, Luna's amazing. Just unapologetically herself. I want to be Luna so much. I want to be that, like just comfortable in my own skin. Ugh, that's like not being, oh, I'm gonna cry. I'm so emotional. Like, not being funny, but being able to be yourself. Like, that's an incredible talent. Like, I feel like since living in Japan, I've like not been able to be myself as much. I was talking. Look, can you see it? A little bumbled up one. I was talking to Fake British Girl about this, about like how it's tough to just be in Japan, and I don't know if that's one of the issues. I've not actually done the pleats as well as I'd like in this. I keep calling them pleats, the gathers. Is that the same thing? Retangled. Okay, I'm just going to tie it off. Might get the dress finished today. That's exciting. Camilla, yeah, I'm totally a Hufflepuff. Like, just nice, loyal, righteous. That's amazing. I don't actually know the traits for the houses. I only remember like I want to say the main one for each house. Okay, this is like one of my favorite things, so I just gotta do this. Like, open and see the gathers. Ah, so pretty. So Gryffindor, they're brave. Gryffindor are brave. Hufflepuff are loyal. Slytherins are poo heads. I'm joking. Slytherins are ambitious, and Ravenclaws are clever, right? That's what I feel they are, but that's just like my take on it, so it's not necessarily right. I made her some dolly underwear. I was fit testing the top, so it should be okay. Why is it not okay? You need to fit. If I have to make this thing again, I'm gonna cry so much. Okay. That's the trait. Home is where I feel it is. Lean Black, where in, oh, okay. This might be one of the reasons it's not fitting. So this is too small for her hips, so I'm going to clip this, and hopefully that'll let it sit a bit easier. So when I say clip, I mean like cut almost to the seam, but not quite. Whoa, it'd be really there we are. I was gonna say it'd be really handy if I had those tiny scissors. I do have those tiny scissors. Pop one in there. The concentration. Okay, let's try again. So because that was all like, ooh, not in frame, because that was all together like that, and I've clipped it, now it can like bend a bit. So this is something you do with a curved seam, and you call it clipping. Sewing is unique when making dresses. That's amazing. I do like sewing. I learned how to make human-sized clothes before. Well, I mean I made doll clothes for when I was a kid, but in my adult life I've done more sewing. Nope, still doesn't fit very well. It's just right there. It's okay, we can put a snap just above her butt. That will be fine. So in my adult life, because I'm pretty tall, and for Japan I'm very chubby, it's very hard to find clothes to fit. So I wanted to do it was specifically for a cosplay. Actually, I learned how to make human-sized patterns and did a bit of dressmaking. So because I glued around the edge of this, if you heat it, it'll glue back. It'll like reactivate the glue kind of. So and I don't want that to happen right now, so I need to be a little bit careful. By the way, me and my 3 others. You have 3 more sisters? That's a lot of sisters. Other sisters all are in different houses. How weird. My sister, she could be Slytherin, to be fair. What is going on? My straighteners are not happy. I don't want to replace my straighteners. I only use them for doll sewing, but what's going on? Maybe it's just a display. That's really weird. I had to buy a new hair dryer recently, and I bought it just before I realized I'd been fired, which that's not ideal, eh? Because if I knew I didn't have a job, I wouldn't have bothered. Well, I think I'm stuck here for a little bit longer, so I'm gonna sew. I did the hem before I did the gathering, and because of the glue, I just ironed it and it hemmed itself. But usually I'll do what's called an invisible stitch, which I have a video on. Are you planning to make a vid on pattern making for skirts? I can. It's really quite easy. If you've made the top pattern, it's very, very easy to make the pattern for the skirt. And if you haven't, they're very easy to do. Next time I do a pattern, I'll hop on live stream. I know it's quite a long. It's easier for me because I don't have to do the editing, and you can just pop the fast on. I always have to watch on a bit faster. I always usually have to. Oh, my English. We'll pretend it's because I don't speak to anyone ever. It's not. My brain's a bit frazzled. It's the heat. I'm ashamed of my poor listening skills to express my feeling. I still want to hear what Dolly Miss just says. I'm sorry, I do talk very, very fast. It's amazing that you're listening to native normal English. That's really cool. Okay, did I say what I was doing? I'm just going to sew the back seam and then pop some snaps in. When I saw him using a straightener instead of iron, I felt like it was my friend said that. My friend said they were surprised, but it's a good tip. I don't style my hair anymore either, so this hair straightener is just for dolls. Maybe I can put it on my expenses. Not that my expenses really mean anything. I'm just trying to understand how much I spent on dolls. Oh, I found out my sister's friend is in an MLM. Oh no. And like I don't think she understands how to do her accounting, so she always thinks she's earning a lot of money, whereas she's pouring quite a lot into the company. But oh dear. So yeah, I call my friend my accountant. They're not really my accountant. They are quite business savvy, and it's their job to tell me to stop buying things. Learn from your friend. The straightener, I can't remember why I decided to use my straightener. No idea. Maybe learn from somebody else. Maybe just because I'm lazy. Can't remember. Okay. This would be easier with a thinner needle, I think. Okay, just gonna do running back stitch. I did back stitch at the bottom because this is a bit of a strain area. So if anywhere's going to be pulled on a little bit, it's not really a strain area, just I'm probably going to be more forceful with that than anywhere else. Anywhere that is going to get a bit of strain can have a back stitch, anywhere else can have a running back stitch. Using my yeah. Hi Latias. Hi, how are you doing? Yeah, straighteners are great for ironing. And I feel like most doll artists have straighteners because we tend to make yarn weft, so I hate that. That's like most annoyingest word. The most annoying thing with sewing is when it gets all tangled and knotted. Couple of back stitches. We can tie off. How am I? I'm sweaty, but I'm good. Thank you for asking. You're great at using it, even if you learned it from someone else. I'm done with the mode report. Amazing. Okay. So my fan, like it barely grazes my ankles. So I'm on like a bar stool, and my fan is a tower fan, so it's literally blowing under the chair. So if I'm on my sofa, which is on the floor, like I mean, like all sofas are on the floor, but like it's a floor style, you're basically sat on the floor type, that'll blow like straight at me, so it cools me quite a lot more, and I'm not nearly as sweaty. And to be completely honest, I'm normally butt naked in summer, but I thought that seeing as you can see me, it's not family friendly. Don't want to get demonetized. Not that I'm making the mega bucks, so it doesn't make a huge difference, but okay. nearly pay for it. It would be awesome if those Derwent pencils could be paid for, eh? And like that's how I kind of justified it to myself. I was like, they will help my art, and I do need to put videos up. Random question: do you listen to Vocaloid? I don't. Hi, Angie's. I don't like this. This sounds really bad. I don't like Japanese music. It's not nice feeling hot whilst working. It's not. It's not good. Ja. Get in there. I think so. It's really hard to get in frame. I don't know if you can see them, but there's a couple of marker threads in here. I'm going to take these out later, just off camera, because there's no point in doing it now. Let's have a rest from dress for a minute, and we'll do a little bit of face up. I'm going to put it on the doll so that I don't leave you there. I've taken her hands off as well, and that's just asking to get like eaten by my apartment. Hi, Lucy, how you doing? I was wondering if you were going to pop by again. What month is it? You don't have school today? Angie's, do you like, oh wait, you're Angie's Figures, sorry, I think your name is probably Angie. Angie, do you like Japanese music? I'm doing all right, had a lot of schoolwork to do, so a bit late. What time is it there? Is it like, Laura's in the UK as well? My brain just can't compute it today. Is it like 4 o'clock? The crease of the dress skirt are so lovely. Thank you. Yeah, I feel maybe it's okay. I don't know. I need some paper scissors. Okay. So this is where we're at so far. I feel like we're not far off. I think we're going to do some lashes and a bit more work on her eyes. I want the eyes, like her eyes are described as being purple brown, which obviously isn't a thing, but okay, anime, you do you. Yay, face up time. 4:22. Angie, is it only Vocaloid or lots of different Japanese artists, groups? Oh, I'm trying to. This doll, she has so much hair, and she's kind of like, I don't mind the non-articulated ones because I can deal with it and make, like, we can do mods on this. That's fine. But I was really hoping to hang on to all this hair because there's so much of it. But I've used like 3 different glue removers about 4 times, and then washed it regularly, used softener, and it's not going anywhere. It's kind of disappointing because it's so much hair. Okay, I need to try and stay in frame as well. No battery. Okay, change battery. I moved my camera placement a bit as well. Is it better up here? I only really explore Vocaloid, but I hope to get into different genres of Japanese music in the future. I used to listen to Kyary Pamyu Pamyu, but that's it. Kyary Pamyu Pamyu. Fake British girl. I can't get to my Facebook. Where's my phone? The Rocky Horror Picture Show. Cutton. Bye, Lissy. Thanks for stopping by. Okay, thanks, Latias. Okay. I need reference pick. Where is my phone? There it is. Okay. I don't know, Cutton. This probably sounds really stupid, but I get kind of like a bit triggered by Japanese stuff because like life has been kind of a bit tough here. Like I don't find listening to Japanese music relaxing or like entertaining. I find it quite stressful. So she got quite pink eyes. So I feel like we need a bit more pink in here. What we're going to do? We're going to do lashes as well. Bit of pencil shuffling ASMR. One of my friends asked if I would do like an ASMR stylish video. Like I know some of the Japanese streamers do it, like streamers. Stay in frame. YouTubers do it like Hanabira. But like there's always background noise, and like even I think you can hear it in some of my voiceovers because I usually sit on the sofa, and behind my sofa is the filter for the turtle tank, so it always sounds like this kind of like a waterfall. I feel like you have to rip somewhere really, really quiet. It's very purple. This is probably not the right pink. I think this is, no, we'll put lashes on. I was going to say this is going to be a really quick layer because it's taking colour quite well, to be honest. I always find it really hit and miss. Like Frankie's tend to take colour less well, I think. And I think it's because the vinyl's quite soft. And then, like, to use my fancy new Derwent. From England. Like it's so hard to find Derwent. I wanted to like most of the art shops stock Faber-Castell, not Derwent, which is why I had to buy six whites, not just one. It was like the same price to buy one as it was to buy all 6. Oh, that's so pigmented. Like usually I can't get the highlights with the pencil effect. I have to do watercolor. Hanabira. Yeah, I don't listen to, well, I think I've tried, my chat's going weird. Don't go weird, chat. It wants me to send an emoji. We do a YouTube one. No. It's being weird. Like the ones. Oh, there we go. Okay. ASMR doesn't do it for me, but one of my friends from school, it does do it for her, and that's why she was saying she wanted me to do ASMR. But it does MS by ASMR. I mean, like ASMR, but as an adjective. It doesn't do it for me, so like I don't get it. I don't get it at all. But like, no, come on, pencil. Every day. Hanabira is a Minnie's YouTuber. Hanabira. Big fan. I think it's a he, I'm not sure. But whoever it is, they do like little dioramas. I think that's what they're called. Lashes on live stream. That's scary. And they look rubbish. No. Oh. Oh, lashes are so hard. I've gotten better at them, but like, oh. I listen to it when I can. I can't fall asleep to it. Huh. I might try concentrating on it. Ooh, I don't know. It makes you feel weird. Latius, are you doing a face up right now? That side went way better. The work is lyrical and calms me down. Yeah, I agree, Lean Black. Yeah. Working on a Claudine face up. Nice. What kind of style are you doing, Latius? That's right. Does this person's natural characteristics apply very well? I think it's done. Okay, I think we need winged eyeliner. I feel like with Loki, because I wanted it to be very obvious that Loki was wearing winged eyeliner, I did 3D lashes, but man. I'm kind of winging it. She's got green eyes and deep purple pink blushing. Cute. Have you eaten yet? If so, what did you eat? I went to Torikizoku, which is yakitori. So like grilled chicken on sticks. And like since lockdown, yakitori, Toriki, the restaurant chain I went to, they've kind of changed. Like their quality is lower. Like they're super duper cheap, but they all. I can't breathe. Hang on. If I breathe, like I can't get the line straight. Hang on 1 second. I didn't realize I had to hold my breath to do that. That's so bad. Hang on. Yeah, the quality has gone down like quite a lot. So it wasn't great. It always used to be like cheap but delicious, and then today it was like meh. I always have to kind of plan what I'm doing. I think it might be a bit of the control freak in me. Like I'm a lot of a perfectionist. So like I always want to know. I have to hold my breath. What I'm doing, but to be fair, like I think the Claudine I did, she slid a different way than I expected her to. Do you focus on the ting 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 sound even when you listen to the healing ASMR? I don't listen to ASMR. Camilla's eating noodles. What kind of noodles have you got, Camilla? I'm not gonna. I hate that. I'm not gonna give her loads of lashes, I don't think. Just like outer corner, maybe. This is not going great. The lower lashes went pretty good, but not the upper so well. Mushroom flavored ones with some chicken bakes and some vegetarian. And some sriracha. Nice. I like Japan is terrible for veggie food, believe it or not. Like everything has got fish in it. So I'm really looking forward to like good fake meat. I used to make seitan myself, but it's like I get pretty tired pretty easily, so I have to kind of pick my battles. And when I was vegan for a bit, which is, I mean, it's terrible going from vegan just to all in, I'll eat anything, I think. But like it took over my life. I had to cook every single thing I ate, and I know it's like better for everyone involved, but it was just I'd have to go to like 4 different supermarkets to get ingredients. It was a nightmare. And then in Japan, veggies are so expensive, so there's just nothing. Sorry, I'm really I have to hold my breath to do the lashes. I'm so sorry. I miss tofu so much. Yeah, I need to eat more tofu because the one I love, they call it eat it with a spoon tofu, and it literally just comes in a thing with a sauce for it. And I grab a spoon because I'm a terrible human, and just eat it straight out of the container. It's so good. Latius, are you in the UK? Yeah, that like I hate that people think that, Camilla. Oh, hang on. And like how some people will say like it's okay to be vegan if you're doing it for the environment or if you're doing it for health reasons, but it's like, why is it bad to do it for animals? Like I don't understand why compassion is like laughed at. Ugh. Humans, they're the worst. Glad I'm a cat. I seriously think I am a cat. Would explain why I have to sleep all the time. No. I think I'm hoping, so these Derwent pencils, I'm hoping that they hold a tip better, because Faber-Castells are very, very soft, so I keep losing the tip on them. But then this white that I sharpened has kept its tip. They all came sharpened as well. I didn't think they would. Yeah, I'm hoping they're gonna hold their tips a bit better. A bit shaky today again. Why am I so shaky? On my own phone. Nope. Jason, hey! How are you doing? We've got quite a lot of Brits in today. If you want different spicy taste, you can add curry instead of spicy. Good advice. I mean, I did it for the animals to begin with, but as time went by, did it for... Yeah, agree. Yeah. Which kind of Derwent pencils did you get? I just ordered the white ones first because I couldn't buy one, so I had to get 6. But it's fine because obviously white is the one I think that we use quite a lot. We'll go through it fast. And then I ordered a tin of 36 of the Inktense, which I am super, super excited to get. Just because of like how I'm finding just this white, I've got really high hopes for them, and if they're rubbish, I'm gonna cry, and I'll come and do it on live stream if you want. You can come and laugh at me while I'm crying. Yeah, it's different, huh? Lean back. Something I started doing recently is like a lot more grey in the sclera than I used to, and I think it makes the eyes look a lot more realistic. Watch this, I'll go too far with it this time. Do we want to do? Should we do more juicy lips? I don't know. I like we've lost a bit of blush there, so add that back. I don't know how that went. I was talking to Alana, who was in the stream yesterday for a little bit, and she said it was good seeing somebody else use Mr. Superclear, and I think I said in the stream, like I really want to see other people use Mr. Superclear, just because like it's hard to know how much to use, and like the demonstration on the product website, he uses a lot. He's spraying the back of a spoon and he goes tss, tss, and I'm like, that's like 4 times the amount I would use in one layer. Like I really don't use much at all. When I use more, I find that like I don't get as good tooth on the surface, so I can't really get any color to stay on. Gonna go back in and browse a little bit as well because we've lost something. I think this is one of the issues. Every time you put a layer of Mr. Superclear on, it brings down the vibrancy of whatever, and that's very red. Should we go? Oh, let's do it. It brings whatever is underneath it down quite a lot. Nope, that was a bad call. Why did none of you stop me? You pretend to be my friends and support me, and you let me do that to the face. I'm kidding. I feel like this is only half of my pastel. Yep, it is only half my pastels. Okay. Does anybody else use pan pastels? Pan pastels? 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 I was really struggling with getting the amount of MSC right. I was using the wrong type. Oh, I did exactly that. Like, what was it? That Valentine's doll I did. I was struggling, and I was like on my third attempt at the face up, and I was like having kittens, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm just gonna quit doing repaints. Like, it's no, I can't deal with it anymore. And I was using gloss the whole time, which is why now, and it is right here, the gloss one has the masking tape all over it so that I can instantly tell. It's like, why don't they even have a different colored cap? Like, obviously we lose the caps within 10 seconds. I've been quite good this time. No, I tend to lose the caps. I'm a liar. Lose the caps real fast, but like slight difference in color would be nice, Mr. Hobby. To be fair, again, Mr. Hobby's like actually a really cheap bargain brand, which is why it blows my mind that no other company has made a product that doll artists or like as much as Mr. Superclear. I've put a brush. There it is. It's like, somebody tell me where the brush is. Friends let other friends make mistakes then laugh. True story. Have you tried the Mungyo? Everyone else seems to use it. I did. I have it somewhere. I'm not a fan. Where is it? If I need, like, it does have a really good range of colors, but I don't find that I can get very good opacity with it. So I was using it for my first few repaints, and then Jackie O recommended the pan pastels to me, and because I hadn't tried any, and like I'm really bad with art supplies in that if I want to try something, I'm not going to buy usually just one. Like, I would have bought just one of the dough, and what my idea was to buy one from all of the artist grades pencils to then try and like compare and see which ones I really did like, but I couldn't get them, so got the 6 of the dough, and we'll have a go with those. But yeah, so the pan pastel had they have a portrait pack, which is what it sounds like. It's for doing portraits, and it just comes with the perfect colors for doing human faces. So I bought that, and I think it was $60, which obviously is not cheap, but if you buy pan pastels like one at a time, I think they're $8 each, so it worked out a lot cheaper. Here's where we're at. I think I'm going to spray her and then come back and do some more lashes. And you get 20, yeah, you get 20 pastels for like, was it $60? I think it was $60, plus I had to pay shipping from the States. But I love them. Like, the color payoff's amazing. I did buy one more. I bought magenta as well. Oh no, I was using matte, but it was going shiny. I think it was spraying way too. Yeah, it's easy to spray loads. She's looking great. Yay, thank you, Latia. Oh no, I want to. I want to add more to the eyes. I forgot. She looks a bit wall-eyed. Bad times. Hopefully your glasses will help. Oh, sorry, Futaba. A bit more red. everyone was talking about donuts on the last stream, and so I popped into the donut shop today, but they didn't have the one I wanted, like just a regular glazed donut. They didn't have it. So I left the shop empty-handed. How sad. No donuts for me. I don't need a donut. I had a creme caramel I had to put in, because that's what I do every day now, apparently. Creme caramel every day. I shall leave Japan the size of sumo wrestler. I feel like she's staring into my soul. Don't like how she's going. How are you making her glasses? So, 1 second. I only spray out the window. I know it's really bad. I know. Please be careful. Be more careful than I am. So, I explained it a little bit on the last stream, not very well, to be fair. And I did it in my Colonel Sanders video, but this is printable acetate for overhead projectors. And what I did was I found a pair of glasses that I liked. It's really hard to see because it's see-through, that I liked, and then printed different sizes because I didn't know how it was going to print. A good way to do it actually is to put the view on like Word or whatever onto 100%, and then you can kind of gauge it, but I didn't have the doll with me anyway. And so what my plan is to I think to cut them out and then use a bit of resin, because I need to give them arms for the, is that what they're called? The bit that goes on the side of your head. I need to make those bits as well. So I'm not sure. We'll figure it out. I tried sculpting some. They looked terrible. The first attempt was just painted onto like clear film. That didn't look great either. We do things a couple of times around here. We perfect. By perfect, I mean make passable. That's just rude. How can they not have normal glazed donuts? I know, right? They did have a cinnamon. I probably could have managed a cinnamon, but I'd already left by then, and my feet were just going. You know when like your feet are deciding where you're going, and you can't be bothered to. You'd be like, feet, turn around. I want the cinnamon donut. No, you've eaten too much already, Lee. You don't need the cinnamon donut. I didn't say I needed the cinnamon donut. I said I wanted the cinnamon donut. That's me talking to my feet. Okay, we're going to go back onto the dress. We're going to sort these sleeves out. I know I had on my hand, I had masking tape, and I thought it was because I'm planning to make a pair of wings, and I thought it was to make feathers. It's not. It's for a dress pattern for this. Whoops. So we can't do that till tomorrow. That's fine. I want to trim this. It's bothering me. It's amazing that it's getting lively little by little. You're measuring the size by printing on the paper first, aren't you? Yeah, kind of. I know exactly what you mean. Right. Feet, you're not the boss of me. Okay, you're the boss of me. Lead the way. So I'm going to do the sleeves now. And like usually I wouldn't do them like this, but I'm like this. Oh, it's not just the, oh my gosh, I hope that's not all the way through. We're going to have to try and get that off. Ah. whoops. It's not, what was I talking about? Yeah, it's not just the satin, because I did the mock-up in satin and satin, and it came out pretty well. But then trying to do it with satin but to be fair, I think these are different types of satin. They're both rubbish polyester ones. But yeah, with the chiffon, it's just not going very well. So we're gonna do this one, and I'm not doing it again. This is the final one. Faux show, maybe. What is going on? When did I even buy these? To be fair, they might be dead. How long do they last? I feel like I bought these when my hair was short, so it can't have been that long ago. When did I cut my hair short? 3 years ago. That's quite a while. Have you been at all influenced by Japanese fashion and makeup trends with your doll repaints? Yes, definitely. I think, but not because I like Japanese fashion or makeup, to be honest. Like there's a really cute Japanese way to wear blush, and I do often do it on my dolls. Like I've done it on this one, so like the blush right up under your waterline. I think it looks beautiful, but you don't actually see it that much in life. And then my wrapped oiran was very Japanese influenced. And you do in Kyoto, just up the road, you do see geisha. I've never seen oiran, but you do see geisha. So because of the PVA glue on this, it just melts it hemmed. Oh, it annoys me so much when people say you can't use glue in doll repaints. It's like, use flipping glue, just do it. It's so fiddly if you don't. I have done, like, my last proper video was very Japanese, but that was because the artist that did the illustration had chosen a Japanese style to do. And then what else? I guess Sailor Moon was kind of Japanese. I think the only reason I'm influenced by apart from the blusher, I do like the blusher. The only reason I'm influenced with it is because, like, honestly, those dolls tend to be popular. But more recently, my mods have been becoming popular, and I think like those are pretty fun. I do try and do what makes me happy and what I like, but also when you've spent ages working on a doll and working on a video, and then like it doesn't do very well, it's pretty disheartening. I've got a Decora doll. She was supposed to be part of the retro doll swap, but because I just don't know when I'm going to be leaving Japan or what's happening with the flights, in the end I was like, I just dropped out. Like I know Shannon of Retro Dolls has been poorly, and like that was supposed to be finished in February, and we're now in July, so it's like I don't want to kind of like, I don't know where I'll be. I don't want somebody to have to wait for a doll while there's no postage, you know. So that one's pretty Japanese, but Decora's really not a thing in Osaka at all. I think that's a Tokyo thing. I think people think that these Japanese, like what you think of in terms of Japanese street fashion, I think most people think it's nationwide, and it's really not. Like even Lolita, like I've done a Lolita inspired doll as well. Even Lolita, like I've seen 2 women dressed in Lolita in Osaka, and I've lived here for 7 years, so it's not really a thing at all. Oh my gosh, this is going to be a nightmare to sew. I didn't think about this. I'm going to feed it back through so I can sew from the wrong side, and I think I'm going to gather I'm going to gather afterwards. Okay. I think I understand how you feel. A long time ago, I saw a Japanese cartoon dressed up and went to an event called Comic. Oh, cool! yeah, I used to really like cosplaying, but there's nowhere really to do it. Like, I think I know that people living outside of Japan have this totally different view of Japan than what it really is, and like the things that people know about Japan from the outside, like you can ask anyone and they'll know that the suicide rate is very, very high in Japan. But then also, especially people my age and even me before I knew better, we thought that Japan was this like geeky wonderland, but it's not. It's so rigid and the rules are so strong, and like the people that write like manga or that make anime, they're the social outcasts, and then even they are like outcast within like a certain bounds. There's like my buddy was talking about how if you're a manga artist, then you like wear the manga uniform, which is wearing a beret. Like, so everything is so stereotyped. So like what Japanese fashion here actually is like what a woman will wear is a striped t-shirt, like just a crew neck striped t-shirt in navy blue and white. It's always navy blue and white, and a beige skirt to her mid calf. So like I'm not influenced by real Japanese fashion because it's horrible. I hate. I know hate is such a strong word. I hate Japanese fashion. But I was I don't know if you, I think quite a few of you saw my like breakdown video on Instagram and the stuff that went on last week. But like I've been miserable here for so long, and like I'm finally feeling a bit better, and I know it's because I don't have to work anymore. And like working within a Japanese company is horrific, awful. Bullying is just rampant. It's just seen as something, it's just normal. And like especially for new employees, like they're treated really badly. And so I was a new employee at my old company as well, and they were like, no, we're really international and stuff, we're an international school, we're so international. It's like, no, this is like the most Japanese company I've ever worked in. Like I'd encourage anybody to come here for a vacation, but not really to work. So I'm just going to gather this. I was going to do it on her arm, but I probably should do it on her arm. But yeah, like sorry to be talking about suicide. Like I really hope that none of you are affected by it, because it is a horrible thing to feel. But so many people, like to the point that there's a word for it, so many people are bullied at work to suicide. It's absolutely horrendous. And I worked for one of the companies that bullied an employee to death, and they were horrible to me as well. It's not suicide horrible. I was having stress nosebleeds. I've never had a nosebleed in my life until I was at that job. Started getting nosebleeds. Hi, Katie. I really should do this on her arm. That's sorry, Katie. Not the happiest chat. I don't even, why did I get onto it? Oh, we're talking about Japanese fashion, and then off I go to suicide. I'm so sorry. Bit dark, eh? What friends, Katie? Angie, if you want to teach English in Japan, then do it, but definitely have an exit strategy and like to literally get out of the country, because I'm stuck here. And even before the bad weather happened, one of my friends was stuck here as well, just couldn't get home. The country traps you here. It's tough. And especially as no, don't get knotted, as a woman, like it's a different experience. Somebody was telling me how their was it Latius? Somebody was telling me, I think it was Latius, was it you? Maybe. That their boyfriend's friend is living in Japan, and it's if you're a guy, it's a totally different experience. Oh, my kitties. I can't see your icon. Is that Katie from Brooks, Katie? I don't think I've ever seen your name written like that. Laura's in here as well, fake British girl. Laura, whose name is like matcha and pudding. There was somebody say, I know I was chatting. Was I chatting to you today, Latius? I can't remember. Maybe it was Forged in Mess on Instagram. Yeah, I was like, that can't be the Katie I'm thinking of. They don't have that many letters in their name. Yeah, I don't know. I was thinking about getting out of Japan. So everybody in chat, I'm sorry it's like getting a bit dark and stuff, but because I've been trying to get out of Japan, I recently, so what happened, I booked a flight with KLM, so I've got 3 cats. What a story. So I've got 3 cats to get out, and you can't fly on the same plane as your cats if you're going into the UK. Oh, I've got a butt comment on a video. I really like butt. It's like, oh, I don't want a butt. You know what's in the middle of every butt? A hole. I don't want a butt comment. Yeah, so I've got these 3 cats. You can't fly on the same plane with the animals you're importing into the UK, so you have to put them on a separate cargo plane, and that's like $5,000 an animal or something ridiculous. So, and I can't pay that, but I've got to get my cats out because otherwise they'll be euthanized. A bit more death, thanks Japan. So I was planning to go to the Netherlands because my sister lives in the Netherlands, and then so I booked this flight with KLM, but then KLM have changed their aircraft type, so I can't get my cats on that flight until November. And then I booked a flight with Polish Airlines, and they let me book the cats on, and then 2 days later, and they took all the money and everything, and then 2 days later cancelled the flight, and like 100% you know that flight's going to be cancelled. So I've got like $3,000 tied up with 2 airlines that I can't get back, and I can't get my cats on the planes, and I can't leave them. Like, it's a bit of a nightmare. But so my latest strike of genius was that I'm going to call KLM tomorrow and see if I go up to Tokyo, if the cats can go on that aircraft, because it could be a different aircraft type. It's not the same flight. Because I can go on the bullet train up there, and then that would solve everything. So fingers crossed for that one. Oh my gosh, I've got to read that butt comment. Oh, I don't like a butt comment. Which one are we on? Ancient Egyptian one. This one's been getting quite a lot of attention recently. Like me. Oh, it was but a good thing. Oh, it was but a good thing. Oh, okay. And then there's Sab, thank you. I really like what you did on the doll. Her design is cool, but also all the background story you imagined around her, that makes her really unique and gives her dimension, in my opinion. I've subscribed for more. Thank you. Oh, but comments make me really worried. I had a bit of a, it's not like a bad comment, but I had like a comment about my my voiceovers. They were like, you should do a script. And the thing is, I kind of script them. Like, if you look at my earliest videos, they're very scripted, but I'm very, very monotone, and I don't like that. So I script them a little bit, but then try and kind of speak naturally. But because I have ADHD, that means that I do it in these as well. Like, I'll lengthen a vowel sound, and I stutter quite a lot. And I don't notice that I'm doing it at all. But I'd rather it be like that than be scripted and monotone. I thought I recognised fake British girl. Hi Laura, Thashi buddy, Thashi buddy. How you been? Currently washing up. Someone come do my dishes. I've got my fingers crossed for you and your kitty. Thank you, Latius. I'm hanging up my washing. Lol, Archels. I haven't done washing. Okay, this is really bad. I haven't done laundry for like at least 3 weeks. I ran out of underwear like 2 weeks ago. So I've just not been leaving the house and just been butt naked being a sofa slug mostly. Special occasion, I put a t-shirt on for you all. Oh, this is my, hang on, let me show off my loot tee. This is Black Mirror. I used to get the loot crate for a bit, but I don't have space for like random stuff. And I only really like the t-shirts, so I got the t-shirts for a while. But then they like just stopped sending them to me. Like, brilliant, thank you. When I'm a famous doll YouTuber like Delightful, you can all come have jobs at my house. You can hang up my washing. Okay, hopefully these all look okay. I think they'll be all right. Oh, that doesn't look great, does it? Mend that maybe. Oh. This dress has really been, just have to, well, we can do it. We can work with this. This dress has been kicking my butt. Thank you, Lean Black. Which Black Mirror? I don't know. Just Black Mirror generally, I think. Well, I don't know. Let's have a look. It has fat on it, so maybe that could be referenced to something, and that looks like it's referenced to something. Don't know. Also, your voice is great. Thanks, Kay. I can't believe you still have really strong English accent. Oh, it's a bit smushy. It's a little bit smushy, and I sometimes say the word really weird. I noticed that. And what else? I have some American words in there too. How long have you been seeing for? And you see what? Mine went Australian. In America, in Japan, in America, in Japan. Sewing. So I think my grandmother, whenever I went to her house, I'd sew. So like literally since I was tiny. And so I don't really remember. Oh, okay, look at that. Yeah, look, that's fine. Look at that. So we'll add some poppers on the back. Yeah, look at that. Oh, that's a relief. I didn't want to make that again. It's a little bit shorter than I expected, but I'm going to do her an underskirt with lace on it. Cute. Oh, that's a relief. I really, really didn't want to do that again for the like 20 millionth time. And I don't understand what. And look, another mock-up in satin, and it was fine. I was trying a different shape skirt. And I did it in dinosaur fabric, and it was really cute. But that one just would not work. Yay, thank you. Yeah, Laura, you basically turned into an American. Katie, I don't know if you heard. Spock! Hi, come here. Come here, Bubba. Come here. Come here. Give the people what they want. Spock just walked in and yelled at me. He might hop up for a cuddle. Well, he'll want a cuddle, but I don't know if he'll get on camera. Come here, then. Where are you? Oh, can you hear him? Oh, come here. Come here. I went to look for you twice. It's rainy season. Where have you been? Come here, then. Spock. Meow, come here. He's like, your house is disgusting. I can't find somewhere safe to walk. Yes, you're right. Oh, come on, then. Oh, come on, then. Spock is my first-born son. And he's massive. He got nearly fat-shamed by the vet. Come on, then. He got injured, actually. He's looking better. Oh, there he is. Not on the laptop, Bubba. Yeah, you show your butthole to the camera. Oh, we're going to get demonetized. We're getting some kitty porn. Spock is basically feral. How's your face? He likes to go off being a cat for like a week at a time, and then I'll get stressed and he'll just show up and yell at me like he just did. But he turned up about a week ago with half of his face swollen, and I wasn't sure what had we're in Malacca. I wasn't sure what had happened, but my mate thinks he might have got knocked by a car. He's so big. He's like literally the length of my torso, and we took him to the vet to get a microchip, and you have to weigh them, and he's like 6.9 kilos, but he's not chubby. He's just lean. And the vet was like, one more, like, he's nearly obese at 6 kilos. He's obese. And I'm like, yeah, well, he's just a big boy. He's just a big cat. I love him so much. He likes love on his terms as well. Like he'll sit on your lap. You've been in fights. He'll sit on your lap and he'll want pets, but then all of a sudden he's like had enough, and then he'll growl at you if you move, and it's like, but I was sat here first. You're sitting under, like, on me. I'm underneath. Yeah. So Spock doesn't get on with the other two though, which like makes life a bit difficult. I don't know where they are. The other two normally guard the front door, so they're either in the bedroom or they've gone for a wander. My oldest one is also quite big, and has super long fur. Cute. Oh, cats we love cats the most. I'm meeting my new no way. Dealing with being used as a climbing frame. Oh, kittens. I love kittens so much. So I didn't find him. I got Spock when he was a tiny kitten, and kittens are so adorable, but they're made of razor blades. So like he was just an absolute ball of energy, like running around the apartment all the time until we finally chopped his balls off. Like literally, I woke up with him looking down at me from above, but he was on top of my aircon unit. Like absolute mentalist. Oh, you're molting loads, Spock. Oh, there's loads of kittens around recently because it's kitten season, isn't it? And there's a pregnant mama cat nearby too. There's loads of kittens. Yeah, he's like you're a special boy, aren't you? Oh, there's another one. Who that? Oh, you're so shredded, Spock. That's saddy. They might start having a bit of. Oh, we might reenact a Lion King on the cat tree. You've got Krusty. Oh wow! Sadie has started saying hello. Oh wow! What? Hello. You got a crusty bit. You crusty boy. Oh, look at you. Are you going to show everybody your black eye? This one, this eye. He, I don't know what, like, he had there was like a line in his fur as well. It was really weird. Like, his whole face was swollen. Isn't it time for a long time now? Especially, I know you have to scratch around your neck with a leash. Yeah, I'm really worried if I don't put a collar on him because he's basically feral. I'm really worried someone will take him. Like, he's got the microchip and everything, but people in Japan don't tend to check microchips. Oh, my baby. Oh, my big boy. Enough pets, apparently. That's enough. Are we done? You can go! Don't hit me! It's an abusive relationship. Go on then. Oh my god. He hit me. He never does that. Well, he gets stressed out and yells at me, but he doesn't normally. So much. Can you see that cat fur? Oh my gosh. He has this like hard limit, and it's like, yeah, pets, yeah, pets. Nope, too many pets. I know I'm abused. Oh. There's cat hair everywhere. Oh my gosh. Yeah, he doesn't. I can't believe he smacked me. He's never done that before. His claws weren't out, to be fair. He's not done that before. What we're gonna do? We're just gonna do a little bit more on the eyeballs and a little bit more eyelashes. Yeah, he doesn't. He does, like, he gets there's just that limit, and he's like, stop touching me. It's like, I'm sorry, didn't realize. But also, as soon as Sadie comes around, they're like, nop. YouTube camera's overheating as well, because obviously it is. The webcam's heating up quite a lot as well. I want to see what the sound is like when I watch it back, because I was so bad on the other live stream. Okay, I have to hold my breath to do the lashes. I'm really sorry. My boy cat who lives with my mum can get a bit like that. Too much fuss can upset him. If you stop too soon. Yeah, exactly. Human, read my thoughts. Cats are so weird. We don't deserve cats, 100%. They're so wonderful. And also abusive. I'm still trying to figure this live stream stuff out, and like after I've streamed, I can put tags on it, but like before I stream, I can't. So it's like, can only my subscribers see the stream, or like do you have to stumble across it? Like you'd properly have to know what you were looking for to find my stream. So it's like, is YouTube the best place for this? Like should I do Twitch? I don't know. I don't know. This white yo, I'm like, I'm really impressed. I know that a lot of people, there's always been the like between Derwent and Albrecht Dürer, the ink tensor. Sorry, ink tensor Albrecht Dürer, and I don't know why, because like so far Derwent is winning hands down, and to be fair, I've only got the white, but that's the like hardest color to get payoff. Go check what the eye shines are like, because I think the person I'm doing it for wants it pretty close to the real here. Wants it to look like the anime style one. Okay. My grandpa's cat was just like that. Plus, he would attack me randomly just because. But as we got older, we understood each other better. Do you plan on repainting any of the border onto dolls? Angie, as soon as I have a spare, like $1,000 to buy one, not in any, not likely. I'm interested in doing it, but I feel like BJDs are such a different world. Like with Monster High and like fashion doll repaints, I feel like we do the whole thing, but like with BJDs, I feel like you do the face up, but you buy the clothes. Do you know what I mean? I guess it depends on the artist. They're just so expensive. I've been watching Community loads, and I keep getting like random lines stuck in my head. Troy and Abbott in the morning. My guinea pigs also scratch me sometimes, especially the youngest one named Dojo. Dojo. Hi, Katie. Oh, Katie. Everybody in the chat. This is the person whose commission I'm working on. Do you want to see Katie? I literally have just finished. Well, not totally finished the dress part. This is Katie's doll. It was Katie that came up with the idea. I'm so afraid of hamsters and guinea pigs biting me, and I had both when I was a kid. I want to make clothes for BJDs just because they're a little bit bigger. Yeah, same. I feel like Fake British Girl, your like whole concept would work really well on a BJD, or like one of the bigger Monster Highs. That would be really good. Monster High Waisted Insane. Yeah, they are. And did you see this one that I've been working on? It's an Ever After High. Katie, my hamster, he passed away a few years. Easter Bunny. Adorable. Yay! I'm so glad, Katie. I'm not gonna lie, I had to do it like so many times. It just wouldn't, and like the practices and stuff. Oh, it tested me. It tested me. But we're getting there, not far off, eh? hopefully, I can't remember if I said, hopefully I'm getting that another xenomorph to do, so that'll be pretty cool on live stream. But the only issue is power tools. They're a little bit noisy, and there's so much sanding. It's not like the most riveting thing. I'm just sanding. I guess the sculpt bit would be quite interesting to watch. I think we're gonna give her a spray. Katie is on Instagram. She does repaints as well. Whoa, we'll drop you in the comments. I'm just going to spray and then I'll come back. Ugh. Oh my gosh, did I just show you all my butt? My butt just in the frame while I'm leaning out the window. Oh my gosh. Yeah, there's so many KTs. Sorry. Wait, what are you gonna change your name to? Brooks Katie. Oh my gosh, I'm like basically doxing you. Hang on, let's pop Katie in the chat. Put Katie's deets. I think loads of you are on Instagram as well, aren't you? Like, it's quite. Let's get an Instagram share going on. I can't remember your handle, Katie. There we go. Okay, that's Katie who ordered the Flantastic commission, not Katie that I went to uni with. Feel a bit at odds now. Like, now I've got to wait for the Mr. Superclip. We can do the pattern for the. Well, actually, we should add snaps. Troy and Abed in the morning. I think I want to put a Velcro closure actually. But where did I put the Velcro? Right, that's what we're going to do. We're going to pin it and then I can find the Velcro later. I got so much cat hair in my mouth. By the way, if I ever get my BJD ready and I get a mold and stuff, and I'm totally gonna, wow! Oh, because you're sculpting one, eh? Oh my god, I'd be so happy. I probably would cry quite a lot. Oh my gosh, like the Doll Fairy. There's a Art Weasel Customs there. They're on Instagram. Don't put pins in your mouth. They're on Instagram. They sent the Doll Fairy a couple of for goodness sake, a couple of smart dolls. And I was like, what? How? I can't imagine having, like, if I had the money, oh my god, I can't imagine having like $1,000 spare to be able to send to a YouTuber. Do you know what I mean? Like, just, but like, I have to remember that people are in all different positions. You know what I mean? Like, I always assume that everyone's a broke, starving artist like me. Okay. There's so much cat hair. I'm going to send you pics of it on IG. Yes, please. Fry. Okay. You've totally doxed yourself, though, there, mate. Everybody now knows you love French fries. Okay, I wouldn't normally put cling film over fabric, but I don't want, because this is the final dress, I don't want it to get sticky. And I don't know if it will, to be honest, but there's that possibility, and it's just not worth the risk when I've spent this long making this dress. It was a challenge. So the design for the apron is like, that'll probably do it. They're so tiny, so tiny. And then I think, let's have a look. We need look at reference. Just double check. Yeah. Oh yeah. I was gonna. Oh no! For goodness sake! So I needed to go to Daiso, and I had the stuff on my hand. I might have one. I need a piping tip because Flantastic 7 has this like whipped cream underneath the crown, and I really like doing whipped cream with cork because it looks so convincing. But I need a piping tip. Do I have one? I should have gone. I don't know. But yeah, I could work on the crown, which I think I'm going to do polymer clay. Oh my gosh, Katie, who's commissioned this, says it's a lot of pressure. Now I know you're watching. I'm like, ooh. But to be fair, at least if I need to ask anything, I can just be like, hey, Katie, what do you want? Oh, also, Katie, she's got some little undies. I made her some underwear. Just because that stretchy lace is just perfect. I can't wait to see the final doll. It's going to look so cute. Mate, the design, just awesome. Like when you told me the design, I really hope you love her. Like, I'll be heartbroken if you don't. Like, not saying you have to love her. I'll be like, I'll feel like I've not done a good enough job. Ah, okay. Docs. You know, docs when mate, how do you know not this word? Like giving out your personal information online. Like people often do it as like a an attack. So like if a bigger YouTuber is doxxed, oh my gosh, I can't speak, then like all of their fans will know where they live. So it's quite a big security risk. So I feel like the apron wants to end around here, but I want it to be gathered. You go, sir. You go over there. Kata, come here then. Oh, Kata. I can hear her, but I can't see her. So this is one benefit of using like regular paper as your background. You can just draw straight on it. So because I want this gathered, this is like the final shape that I want to have. And I want the gathers here. There's going to be lace around it as well. But to be able to get those gathers, we're going to do what's called slash and spread. So I'm going to make cuts and then spread it, like it sounds, slash and spread. This is also how you can kind of make, oh, do you know what? That's a good idea. Brain well done. We're just going to do half, so we can double it. So this is a really good way to manipulate sleeve patterns as well. Sleeves, no! Yes, this is what happens if you don't go to Daiso when you know you need to go to Daiso, but you're trying not to go to Daiso because you love Daiso and you'll spend all your money in Daiso. I wasn't paying any attention. Where are we at? Angie, thank you. He has his reps. I'm a broke artist. Yeah, Camilla, it's the life. We've got to support each other. Okay, I can't lose. Docs, Futurama, don't feel pressured. You're doing great. And the underwear looks great. Yay, I'm glad you like it. I have some kind of tape in this apartment somewhere. Like last mouthful of tea. Try and oh my gosh, there's a hand on the floor. Try and out bed in the morning. Oh, humans, where is the sellotape? Where is the tape? Oh my gosh, I need to clean my apartment. This is like... Oh, hey, Kato! Come on in. Yeah. Are you going to come say hello? Yeah, come on in. Oh, see you later, Laura. Thanks for stopping by. Kato is like looking at the apartment as well, saying there's no safe path, and she's right. It's so disgusting. What day is it? Tomorrow is Tuesday. Wednesday is this is not ideal. I wish you could see this. This is not a bad. Sorry. I do have coloured paper somewhere as well. So I'm just focusing on. I cut it almost all the way to the bottom. To the bottom. Sorry, I'm still trying to get used to getting everything in frame. So this is the midline. Try and. Is that going to be too much? It might be. We'll see. Ooh. I think after I've done the pattern, I'll do. I really need to take these jaws off. I can't. It's only that pair of scissors. I could get like a normal pair of scissors. After what was I talking about? So I'll do the pattern, and then I'll do that last layer on futaba, and then I think it's end of live stream. How long we've been on? 2 hours and 20. I mean, for me, it goes pretty fast. I don't know about for you all, but thank you very, very much for coming to hang out. I never knew there was a term for it. Good job. I changed it then. Well, no, well, yeah. I feel like, well, because I said Brooks, so maybe people think your name is Katie Brooks. don't know how much doxing is a problem, like for us teenies, us tiny humans, but yeah, for bigger tubers it's definitely a problem. And like whoever you are on the internet, there's going to be somebody that wants to send you hate mail, so I'm going to cut this in half just so I don't get confused. I wouldn't usually use duct tape for a pattern. I'd usually use masking tape, but run out. Let's use this one. No, what was that? Oh my gosh. Who volunteers to be my cleaner when I'm as popular as Delightful? I shall pay you in dolls. So, what am I going to do? No, I am going to draft the whole thing. So, usually when I draft patterns, if it's, because this is just going to be flat flipped, I'll then do this, which means cut on the fold. So when you're then cutting that pattern piece out, you literally put the folded edge there and then cut it out, so once you open it out it'll be the whole piece. But because of how I like to, oh, how am I going to do that? Oh, I forgot you were on. Sorry, camera. Yeah, because how I'm gluing recently, we're going to do it, we're going to do both pieces. Like I do like following, like this is a standard marking that will be in even human clothes. I have a human dress pattern here, but it's not got one of those. Hey, come in here. Come here then, Bubba. Are you stuck? Come on then. This might be too big, so I'm gonna do, should we do a mock-up? Let's do a mock-up. A mock-up or a muslin being like your tester. Oh, get off! Avocado. Wait, come here then. I thought Cecil the ceiling roach was back then. It wasn't. I've taped something to the wall. I've named many of my cockroaches. Not all of them, but many. The stream has helped motivate me to finish the face up I was working on, so thank you. Yay! That's awesome. Good. I'll go first. If I do it tomorrow, I'll be right back. I had so much fun today. Thank you for the consideration. Thank you for, oh, it's so late there, huh? Thank you for stopping by, Lean Bean, and keep practicing with your English and come back and practice with us. It's brilliant. Katie is right here. Oh, Fry. I'm not going yet. I think it's still going to be, I don't know. If I do a mock-up on stream, then I don't know if I'm going to do a mock-up. It is now 10 to 2 in the morning, which is, that's kind of standard for me. And I think I slept most of the day today as well. I can't remember, like literally the days are just running into each other. I always freehand my seam allowance, which is probably one of the reasons I have so many issues with my patterns. So all of this needs to be gathered down to fit that. So that might be, I think that's going to be way too much. Let's take a bit off. I'm going to go about there. So I want to keep the, that's really big there as well, isn't it? Oh, we'll give it a go. It might be okay. I don't know. Pop this over here. No. I just need to go grab some water. I'll be back in a second. Meow, what's up? Meow. Oh, are you hungry? Can you wait 2 minutes? I'm not sure how long that was. That white, I don't know if you can see it very well. The white stayed really quite vibrant. I didn't expect it. I thought I was going to lose quite a lot of that. That surprises me quite a lot. I think Derwent Ink Tense might be the one. Which kind of, I don't know who told me Albrecht Dürer is the one to go with. That like makes me sad. They're, like so many, not from, I mean, you can only speak from personal experience, but like, I feel like in the doll world, people are like, no, this is absolutely the only thing, and you have to use this, and if you don't use this, then it's not the right one. And it's like, well, not true. Fake news. Who is it that likes Albrecht Dürer then? About getting milk mustache range, potentially. Nobody's chatting. People are just lurking. They're going to chat to me. To be fair, I might not be very chatty. I have to hold my breath while I do bits of the face up. Lattice. Hi. I think we're good. Let's go do some catch lights and then I think we're done. Just catch lights, I think. Ooh, ooh. I don't know. It's hard because she's not exactly my style, you know. Like I have had people in the past ask me to do things that are totally not my style whatsoever, and I just won't take a commission that's like not. If somebody wants me to do art that's not my, like, wants me to kind of copy someone else, I can't do it. Like, I don't enjoy doing it. I don't think it's ethical. But like, this is borderline my style, and it's so tough. Like, I would keep going. I'd keep going on these eyes for a lot longer, but that's not what anime eyes look like. Yeah, let's do these catch lights. I mean, I feel like most of the doll artists do use Faber-Castell, but I feel like it's because someone told them that it was the best. Yeah, like that's why I use Faber-Castell, and it was because somebody told me they were best, and I knew that other people. I think Jackie O uses she uses a couple of different brands, like depending on the color. I'll have to ask her again, but yeah, I just bought a big old one of the Faber-Castells, and does it have the? It's got a huge amount. It's got a huge amount of yellows, which I guess we don't really use as doll artists. Oranges maybe, reds and pinks it's good. Which the Derwent doesn't come with, the 36. The browns are good, loads of greens. How's it got this many purples? I don't know. I feel like it doesn't have that many purples. To be fair, oh hi. Oh hi purple. Like I probably take, nah, do I need this purple? Let's do a bit up here. Let's sharpen it first. In Japan, yeah, you can't get Derwent Inktenses. It's doing that thing. I don't want. Oh, it's on that thing. I wish I was good at sharpening with a knife. I'm really bad at it. Is this a Faber-Castell thing? Random, but for chatting's sake, does anyone have any name suggestions for hyperactive black kitten? He doesn't have a name yet, and I'm struggling to think of, black kitten. Yeah, I'm not sure about Camila, not sure about Faber-Castell, but I'll totally weigh in once I've got these Inktense, because I feel like the Inktense are going to be a bit better. Like, I really don't like how in the doll community it's like none of it is like, try this, it might work for you. It's like, no, this is the way you do it because Delightful says so. Nah, because like, and then but it is a little bit like, this is Delightful's artistic preference, and then like the stands will be like, oh well, that's the only way to do it. Hyperactive black kitten should have a black kitten. My cats all have space names, but like mostly it's Sadie I didn't name, but Kato and Spock I did, and they're both space TV shows, eh? If I had a black kitten, I think I'd have to call it Shadow. I know it's like so like predictable, but I'm a predictable kind of human. What can I tell you? Did Fry already leave? Maybe. Okay, so where are we putting catch lights? The sharpener could be the problem. Silverat, hi, and yeah, it could be. However, this one's real cheap. This one's real cheap. And they're not great for. This one's full of wax from a wax pencil, so that's dead. And then my Prismacolor one, I don't know where that is. That's full of eyeliner. Well done. We're on catch lights now. We can. I need a tiny paintbrush. This one's not tiny. It will do. I don't want to go into town to go to the art shop, but if I don't, that's like the only place I can get like a different sharpener than the one I'm using. And for sure, sharpening these is a nightmare. And yeah, I'm rubbish at doing it with I really can't do it with a knife. I can't get them sharp. I can do it with a knife, but they don't turn out very well. So it's like, what's the point? Okay, stop faffing. Let's do these catch lights. Oh no, I don't like them. It doesn't have a whole lot in the way of catch lights, to be fair. So let's just. I actually really like shadow. Who's it? Oh, on facetious FaceTime shadow. Oh, I like it. I kind of wanted to do it. Oh my gosh, because I'm only allowed. Oh no! Guess what I forgot to do? Turn the camera on. Don't tell anyone. Yeah, I'm just gonna pretend. I'll say it in the video anyway. Yeah, I'm only allowed one cat. So like, if my landlord came over and they were like that, I had Spock and Satellite, and they were like, "You can't have two cats," and I'm like, "What do you mean? I haven't got two cats. That's just one cat and Shadow." This isn't painting very well. Shadow is such a great name on my back. Blackie. Mona. Mona. But if I get another cat and he's black and I call it Shadow, like don't be angry. Oh my gosh, another cat. Oh, I wish. I have 6 cats. If I could, I'd have all the cats. How many cats is too many cats? There's no such number. It's not good. Does not help that I am shaking like a leaf. Stop. Stay steady. Come on. Hi, Maria. Can you say you're drunk? Yeah. He's like, you okay? Do you want to sit down? Camilla, do you know that song? It's Anna Arcana. I think we're done. It's mirrored. I thought it was mirrored. The webcam is mirrored. I was trying to figure it out yesterday. Is it mirrored? It's really making me struggle. Like, in my hands, the catch light, the big catch light at the top is on the right, but in the image on YouTube, it's on the left. Yeah, I love it too, Camilla. Like, when she came out with it, I was like blown away, and I've had it stuck in my head ever since. This is Beetle. He was a dumpster baby. We chopped off his balls, but he's still crazy. Do I want to do more on her lips? I don't know. No. On this YouTube, the colors are like, I don't know if I can adjust the colors, but everything on here on YouTube is on the live stream is way more washed out and yellow than in real life. Like, there's a lot more pink. Yay, thank you, Maria. Thank you, Latias. Maria, I'm like literally about to finish streaming, I think. Oh, you do? I didn't know it was on Spotify. Hang on, back in a second. I'm not going far. I shall show you my butt again. Oh, for a family For a family-friendly viewing, there's been far too many butts. Send a photo to the person who's receiving the doll, I guess. Oh, what? Okay, I'm in. Kata, are you gonna come say hello? Are you gonna say hello to your adoring fans? She says no. Come here. Come on in. Okay. Send this. I don't know if she was any better than the first face-up I did, to be honest. I just don't think that doll is necessarily like quite the style that I want to do. But at least I know that for if I do another, if somebody asks me to do another anime one, because I don't think I want to do anime eyes anymore. Like, I don't like how I really want to redo Sailor Moon's face up, to be honest. Like, some of the lines I don't think are very clean, so I want to redo those. Oh, itchy eyeballs. Yeah, I feel like that's not the way my style's going. So humans, we achieved so much today. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out. I'm not sure if I'm going to stream tomorrow. Camilla, by the way, I'm so jealous of Katie. I wish I could get a doll from you. Maybe when I've done some more dolls, we can do a swap or something. Yeah, we can think about it. Like, I'm not sure what I'm doing about swaps, to be honest. Like, I went in a couple of swaps. Sigh. Yeah, but I'm definitely going to do a giveaway soon, and I'm thinking about doing a doll for it. I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't know, man. I really want to sell more of my dolls as well. Latius. Yeah, thank you, Latius. Thank you for coming and hanging out. I didn't plan on streaming, and it's now 2:10. Oh, Maria. Yeah, and I didn't know I was going to stream. I just started I had to remake the top of the dress, and then when I started putting the skirt in, I realized it was something quite a lot of people had asked me how to do, and I was like, oh my gosh, I should just get on stream. It's like too good an opportunity. And then Katie, the person who commissioned this doll, popped into the chat as well, so that was nice. So she could see how it's going on. But yeah, it wasn't as long a stream as the last one. It was still a long stream though. Yeah, thanks, babes. But yeah, I'm down to do personal swaps, to be fair. I think I'm not sure. Like, I don't think I'm going to do any group swaps anymore. Or I'm like, if I was thinking about doing swap between like, if I like hosting a swap personally with people that are friends, because like I have made friends through swaps, but like also I've had some like not great experiences in swaps as well. The other one was very long. It was so long. I was so tired. But I had dinner before this one, so that was probably a good call. Yeah, the other one was long. It was like, what was it doing? Half face up, and the dress fail. This dress. I like it's not the pattern. The pattern's sound. it's probably the combination of the chiffon with the satin. It's been a real challenge. I really want to figure out how to do Illustrator, and then I can share the patterns with everyone as well, but I've not got on it. Catherine, come here then. Come here. She's just like, she's sat on the back of the sofa, just like blinking at me. Like, I love you too, but come here and show the audience what they want. Come here, Papa. Yeah, she's so cute. Are you hungry? Thank you, everybody, for coming and watching. I actually am going to go now. Yeah, thank you so much for coming and watching. I hope you enjoyed. I really enjoyed hanging out with you all and chatting. It was very nice and really got a lot done today. That was really cool. I'm not sure when I'll be on again. Same as last time, it'll probably be pretty random. I'll try and put some notice somewhere that I'm going to go online, but I think it'll just be like, oh, I need to do this. I don't know. I think tomorrow I really need to clean my house, and then I don't know when I'm going to do another face up. But yes, I shall see you in the next stream, I hope. And thank you again for coming to watch. Always enjoy your company. See you soon. Where's the end? Bye. Oh, I didn't even add an ad break. Bye, everybody. Thank you again.